What's going on, guys? It's Nico Moreno here, and welcome to another awesome video on ManyChat and Chatbots. So in today's video, you saw the title. What we're going to talk about is how to install a little tiny chat bubble over in the corner of your sales page or your order page to kind of act like a customer support chat bubble so that you can increase your sales and increase your conversions right there on the page where people are about to take action on your offer. All right, so if you guys want to hear that, then go ahead, stick around for the rest of this video. Now, before we get into that, if you're new here, if you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button down below to join the family, and also be sure to click that notification bell to make sure that you get updated, because YouTube just kind of changed things around recently. So make sure that you get updated on all the free content that I put out here. Also, if you're interested in getting more from me, whether it's more free content or if you want to check out my paid trainings and courses, go ahead, check down in the description box below. I'm going to link all of those there. All right, thanks so much, guys. Let's get into today's lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, I'm right here in my ManyChat account. I'm going to show you guys how to create a chat bubble to act as kind of like a customer support bubble over on your sales page or your order form. So we're going to create that, and then I'm going to show you how to install it if you're using ClickFunnels, okay? Because I use ClickFunnels for all my stuff. So if you're using something else, it's going to work in a very similar way, but the layout of where you put the code is not exactly the same. But don't worry, if you're not a technical person, if you're not a coder or anything like that, you can still do this. I'm not a technical person either. And I'm going to show you guys right here, step by step, how to do this. So what we would do here is make sure you're logged into your ManyChat account. So go over to ManyChat and click on Growth Tools, all right? So once we're here, basically what a growth tool is, if you don't know what that is, I've got plenty of other videos explaining this on the channel. But in short, it's basically, you can think of it like a landing page for email marketing, but it's for your bot, okay? So it's basically just a way to get people subscribed to your bot and a way to get people interacting with your bot, okay? So there's a bunch of different types of growth tools, as you can see right here. The one that we're gonna choose though today is called Customer Chat, okay? So let's click on that. And basically all we need to do right here is what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit the message. So it's really cool. We can see right here what this is going to look like for people when they interact with our bot. You know, let's go ahead and use Flow Builder. So I would try clicking on Flow Builder. I just think it's a little bit easier to visualize what's actually going on. So let's click on here and we're going to edit this. So I'm going to say, hey, welcome first name. Thanks for, you know what, actually, okay, so this is a little bit of a different strategy since we're going to be using this on a sales page. Okay, so I have got it right here. Like this is the order page for my course. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to install a chat bubble that's going to show up right down here. So I have to think to myself, okay, well, what do I really want to say to people who are, you know, on this order page, but they're not yet taking action, okay? So it's a little bit different than using a bot for like a lead magnet or anything like that. You kind of want to address what people are wondering, or what people might be wondering if they're sitting on your checkout page about to buy, but they haven't yet bought. Okay, so I'm gonna say something like, I'm gonna say like, hi, first name. You have any questions? Questions we can help answer before you check out?
Everything changes.
So I think something like that. I think that would be perfect. It's nice and simple. It's just asking a question. It starts the conversation and lets them interact if they are, you know, if they need more help. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to include some buttons of things that, you know, might be helpful for someone who's in this situation. So let's see, I will say, how about see testimonials? Maybe someone's like really interested in the course, like they saw the webinar or whatever and they want it, but they just need like a little extra convincing, okay? Or for you, it might not be a course, it might be something else. But people might want to just see like that little extra social proof to get them over the hump and to actually purchase your offer. All right, so we'll do see testimonials. Let's try, and then what about FAQ? So maybe you could create a page here that would say, or that would like list common questions out. And then we can also say, so not every single question is going to be able to be answered by a chatbot, although you'd be surprised. You can probably knock out a lot of things right here if you create a good FAQ page. and you update it over time with any question that people, if you notice that people are like clicking speak to a human and then they type in a different question, once you answer that for them, you can just go ahead and paste it on the FAQ, right? So you can continually update this and make it more and more responsive to the people who are landing on your sales page, all right? So all we would do here, what you want to do is you want to do open a website. And then we type in the URL there. So messenger bots, FAQ. I don't have an FAQ page. This is a good time for me to create one though. Q, and then speak to a human. And then this one you can do, so call number. Okay, so if you have a number, there's a couple ways that you can go about this. It depends. If you have a support like hotline, you could actually embed a phone number in here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You could also have it send them a message and then alert, let's say a support member or something like that if you've got a support team. Or you can also like send them a message and you can say, awesome, please send an email. Please send us an email at, so it's really flexible on however you want to do it with this speak to a human. You could have them call in, or you could present all three of those options right here. You could say on the next message, you could say, awesome, do you want to chat with someone here in ManyChat? Or in Facebook chat? Do you want to call into our hotline, or do you want to send us an email? You can create 3 more buttons here and then create those paths down here. So again, this is kind of up to you with what you have available as far as speaking to a human. But what I'm going to do is, since we have a phone number here, I'm just going to put that right here. Speak to a human. Oops. Oh no, it got cut off. There we go. So that's it. That's really all it is. I'm going to click publish for this. And then I want to go back right here. And I want to make sure that I name this something that is going to be useful for me. So that I know exactly where it's going to show up. And if you want to add them, or if you want to like subscribe them to a sequence, you can go ahead and do that. So I might come back and do that later. And then you just want to make sure that you're setting this to active, okay? So that's one final thing. A lot of people forget that, so make sure you don't miss that. Now, once we've created our little support bubble here, all we got to do is click setup. Okay, so we can have 2 different ways that this will show up visually. Okay, so again, this is going to show up. It's going to like kind of hover right around here, even when the person is scrolling. So it's going to show up right here. We can choose between this sort of a layout right here, or it can be a little bit smaller. Okay, so it's kind of up to you. And one thing that you want to do is right here, you're going to see there's an option to hide on these pages or show on these pages. So you can choose to hide this on any specific page. Let's say you want it to show on all of your pages except a certain one. You can just paste the URL here, or you can only have it show on these pages. So in our case here, since we're putting this on a sales page or an order page, you only want it to show up on order pages, right? So what I'm going to do here is robots for entrepreneurs. And then another cool thing that we can do is we can change the color. So let's say you have, if you wanted it to match with your branding of your website, then you can do that right here. Yeah, there we go. I just kind of want to leave it as is, but you can play around with that and make it match the branding on your order page. And so here, this is the text that we're going to see right here. So we're going to say something like that. So I'm going to copy that. Some people might not be logged into Facebook. Most people are just like automatically logged in, but there are going to be cases where people are not logged in or they don't have a Facebook account. And in that case, this is not going to work. So it's a very, very small percentage though. If that's a deal breaker for you, then don't use this. Mobile and desktop, show desktop only or mobile only. And then let's see, we can also set the behavior. So that's kind of the setup that I want. Again, you can play around with all of this stuff. Then the final step that you need to do, click install JavaScript snippet. So you need to set up your website right here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go going to add that in, and then you just add your site in right here, then click install ManyChat snippet. So you'll need to copy this code to the clipboard, and I believe that mine is actually already in there. So let's see if mine works. But what you need to do is copy this. I'll show you guys where to put this. So if you're using ClickFunnels, you're using ClickFunnels, you would want to go into your funnel dashboard and go into settings. Let's see if this is different. Yeah, see, okay, so this is the same. So I already had it installed. So I don't need to change anything there. And then based on the rules that you set of which pages and URLs it would show up on, it should just show up right away. Okay, so we just finished that and we're gonna save it. And it's a little bit slow, but here we go. See, so now it shows up right here. We can click on the chat now button. And wow, yeah, it's being really slow right now. I don't know what's going on, ManyChat. Maybe because I'm also recording my screen. But yeah, basically right here what you can do is you can click on testimonials, it'll open that up, click on fact, click on speak to a human, or you can type in a unique message as well. And if they don't want to see it, then they can just click the X, and then it'll stay right here whether or not they scroll up and down. All right, so this is super, super awesome, you guys. Super, super useful tool on really any page of your website, but especially on your order page or checkout page, right before people are about to buy. If they have like one little question that might hold them back from making the purchase, you can get it answered right there, quick and easy, and make those extra couple sales. All right, thanks so much, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I seriously do appreciate every single one. Also, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below and click the little bell notification icon once you do that as well, so that you can stay updated on all the awesome free content that I push out for you guys. And finally, if you're interested in getting more from me, whether it's both my free content or any of my paid trainings or courses or anything like that, coaching as well, go ahead and click down below in the description box, and I've got all those links right there. All right, thanks so much, guys, for watching. It's been Nico Moreno here, and remember to let your awesome out because the world needs you.
Everything changes.